Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Chapter 2, Bhagavad-gita Chapter 2, Shloka 21. Veda vinashinam nityam ya enamajam avyayam katham sapurushav partha kam ghatayati hantikam. The split of the words of the shloka. Veda avinashinam nityam yaha enam ajam avyayam katham saha purushaha partha kam ghatayati hanti kam. And the meaning is Arjuna, the man who knows this soul to be imperishable, eternal, and free from birth and decay, how and whom will he cause to be killed? How and whom will he kill? Shloka 22. वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरः अपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि Anyani samyati navani dehi. Vasamsi means clothes. Jirnani vasamsi means old clothes. As a man shedding worn out garments takes other new ones, likewise the embodied soul casting off worn out bodies enters into others that are new. Shloka 23. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyaapaha, na shoshayati marutaha. Na enam chindanti shastrani, na enam dahati pavakaha, na cha enam kledayanti apaha, na soshayati marutaha. Kledayanti means you cannot make it wet. Soshayati means cannot make it dry. Pavakaha means agni, which is fire. Weapons cannot cut it, nor can the fire burn it. Water cannot wet it, nor can the wind dry it. And this is about Atma, right? Okay. Shloka 24. अच्छेद्योऽयमदाह्योऽयम् अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च नित्यः सर्वगतस्थाणुः अचलोऽयं सनातनः अच्छेद्यः अयम् अदाह्यः अयम् अक्लेद्यः अशोष्यः एव च नित्यः सर्वगतः स्थाणुः अचलः अयं सनातनः. For this soul is incapable of being cut or burned by fire, nor can it be dissolved by water, and is undrainable by the air as well. Undryable by the air as well. This soul is eternal, all pervading, immovable, constant, and everlasting. Sashvata, everlasting. Shloka 25. Avyaktoyamachintyoyam avikaryoyamuchyate tasmadevam viditvainam nanushochitumarhasi. Avyaktaha ayam achintyaha ayam avikaryaha ayam uchyate tasmat evam viditva enam na anushochitum arhasi. This soul is unmanifest, it is incomprehensible, and it is spoken of as immutable. Therefore, knowing it as much, you should not grieve. Shloka 26. अथ चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि. So Shloka 26, Padavibhajana. अथ च एनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो न एवं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. And Arjuna, if you should not suppose this soul to be subject to constant birth and death, even then you should not grieve like this. 27, Shloka 27. Jatasya hi dhruvor ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मादपरिहार्येऽर्थे न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि. जातस्य हि ध्रुवः मृत्युः ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मात् अपरिहार्ये अर्थे न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. For in that case, death is certain for the born and rebirth is inevitable for the dead. You should not therefore grieve over the inevitable. 28, Shloka 28. अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना. अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनानि एव तत्र का परिदेवना. का परिदेवना means why do you feel sad about it, right? So, meaning of it, Arjuna, before birth, beings are not manifest to our human senses, and on death, they return to the unmanifest again. They are manifest only in the interim between birth and death. What occasion then for lamentation? 29, Shloka 29. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम् आश्चर्यवत् वदति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवच्चैनमन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेद न चैव कश्चित्. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चित् एनम् आश्चर्यवत् वदति तथा एव च अन्यः आश्चर्यवत् च एवम् अन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वा अपि एनं वेद न च एव कश्चित्. So Shloka 29 meaning, hardly any great soul perceives this soul as marvelous, scarce. Another great soul likewise speaks thereof as marvelous, and scarce other worthy one hears of it as marvelous, while there are some who know it not even on hearing of it. Shloka 30. देहि नित्यमवध्योऽयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि. देहि नित्यम् अवध्यः अयं नित्यम् अवध्योऽयम् इस् नित्यम् अवध्यः अयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. So Shloka 30 meaning, Arjuna, this soul dwelling in the bodies of all can never be slain. Therefore, you should not mourn for anyone. Shloka 31. Sorry, that was Shloka 30 meaning. Now Shloka 31. स्वधर्ममपि चावेक्ष्य न विकम्पितुमर्हसि धर्म्याद्धियुद्धात् श्रेयोऽन्यत् क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते. स्वधर्मम् अपि च अवेक्ष्य न विकम्पितुम् अर्हसि धर्म्यात् हि युद्धात् श्रेयः अन्यत् क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते. Besides, considering your own duty too, you should not waver, for there is nothing more welcome for a man of the warrior class than a righteous war. Kshatriya is referred to here as warrior class. So, from explaining soul and all of its qualities, here Sri Krishna is now beginning to start tell Arjuna about the qualities of Kshatriya, right? I mean, his Swadharma, like which is what he's supposed to do. Shloka 32. Yadruchaya chopapannam swargadvaramapavritam sukhinah kshatriyah partha labhante yuddhamidrisham. यदृच्छया च उपपन्नं स्वर्गद्वारम् अपावृतं सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धम् ईदृशम्. Apavritam means opened, right? Swargadwaram is dwara of heaven, Swarga. 32 meaning Arjuna, fortunate are the Kshatriyas or the warrior class who get such an unsolicited opportunity for war, which is an open gateway to heaven. Shloka 33. अथ चेत्त्वमिमं धर्म्यं सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि. अथ चेत् त्वम् इमं धर्म्यं सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि. Hitva means losing, the meaning of that. 33. Now, if you refuse to fight this righteous war, then shrinking your duty and losing your reputation, you will incur sin. Papam avapsyasi, meaning you will incur sin. Shloka 34. Akirtim chapi bhutani kathayishyanti te vyayam sambhavitasya cha kirtihi maranadatirichyate. Akirtim cha api bhutani kathayishyanti te avyayam sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranat atirichyate. Atirichyate means it will become more. Nay, people will also pour undying infamy on you, and the infamy brought on a man enjoying popular esteem is worse than death. Akirti is called as infamy here. 35. भयाद्रणादुपरतं मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः येषां च त्वं बहुमतः भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्. 35, Shloka 35 meaning, and the warrior chiefs who thought highly of you will now despise you, thinking that it was fear which drove you away from battle. Shloka 36. अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून् वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्यं ततो दुःखतरं नु किम्. अवाच्यवादान् च बहून् वदिष्यन्ति तव अहिताः निन्दन्तः तव सामर्थ्यं ततः दुःखतरं नु किम्. Shloka 36 meaning, and your enemies, disparaging your might, will speak many unbecoming words. What can be more distressing than this? Shloka 37. हतो वा प्राप्स्यसे स्वर्गं जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महीं तस्मादुत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः. हतः वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गं जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महीं तस्मात् उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः. Die and you will win heaven, conquer, and you enjoy sovereignty of the earth. Therefore, stand up, Arjuna, determined to fight. Shloka 38. सुखदुःखे समे कृत्वा लाभालाभौ जयाजयौ ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि. Treating alike victory and defeat, gain and loss, pleasure and pain, get ready for the battle. Fighting, thus you will not incur sin. Fighting, thus you will not incur sin. Shloka 39. एषा ते भिहिता साङ्ख्ये बुद्धिर्योगे त्विमां शृणु बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि. एषा ते अभिहिता साङ्ख्ये बुद्धिः योगे तु इमं शृणु बुद्ध्या युक्तः यया पार्थ कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि. So more or less same as abhihita means that was said. Sankhye means jnana yoga, which is a yoga. Prahasyasi means you can let it go far away type of meaning, or throw it away type of meaning. Okay, Shloka 39 full meaning. Arjuna, this attitude of mind has been presented to you from the point of view of Jnana Yoga. Now, here the same is presented to you from the stand of Karma Yoga, the yoga of selfless action. Equipped with this attitude of mind, you will be able to throw off completely the shackles of karma. Okay, Shloka 40. नेहाभिक्रमणाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. न इह अभिक्रमणाशः अस्ति प्रत्यवायः न विद्यते स्वल्पम् अपि अस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतः भयात्. अभिक्रमनाशः means आरंभ बीजनाशम means it's the beginning itself is not there. Trayate means it will protect. Shloka 40 meaning, in this path of selfless action there is no loss of effort nor is there a fear of contrary result. Even a little practice of this discipline saves one from the terrible fear of birth and death. Shloka 41. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः एकेह कुरु नन्दन बहुशाखा ह्यनन्ताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः एका इह कुरु नन्दन बहुशाखाः हि अनन्ताः च बुद्धयः अव्यवसायिनाम्. Vyavasayatmika means very stable. Avyavasayinam means um, the people who don't have intelligence and don't have sthira buddhi means constant thought process, stable thought process. Arjuna, in this yoga of selfless action, the intellect is determinate and directed singly towards one ideal, whereas the intellect of the undecided, ignorant man, moved by desires, wanders in all directions after innumerable aims. Okay, next we will have Shloka 42, 43, and 44 together for the meaning part of it. यामिमां पुष्पितां वाचं प्रवदन्त्यविपश्चितः वेदवादरताः पार्थ नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः. याम् इमां पुष्पितां वाचं प्रवदन्ति अविपश्चितः वेदवादरताः पार्थ न अन्यत् अस्ति इति वादिनः. श्लोक 43. कामात्मानः स्वर्गपराः जन्मकर्मफलप्रदां क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति. कामात्मानः स्वर्गपराः जन्मकर्मफलप्रदां क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति. Almost same as the shloka. 44. भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तयापहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते. भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तया अपहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते. Again more or less same. The meaning of all three shlokas together. Arjuna, those who are full of worldly desires and devoted to the letter of the Vedas, who look upon heaven as the supreme goal and argue that there is nothing beyond heaven, are unwise. They utter flowery speech recommending many rituals of various kinds for the attainment of pleasure and power within rebirth as their fruit. Those whose minds are carried away by such words and who are deeply attached to the pleasures and worldly power cannot attain the determinate intellect concentrated on God. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna.